1974, Salem, Massachusetts, the candle that grew taller. It began with light that refused to fade. In a quiet colonial house near Charter Street, neighbors saw a flicker glowing from an upstairs window every night at the same hour. Blue, steady, and impossibly tall. Some said they heard soft humming from within. Others claimed whispers rose and fell with the wind. Yet no one lived there anymore. The couple who owned it had vanished weeks earlier, leaving everything behind except the candle still burning on their table. Stay till the very end to know what was truly inside that wax. Because once you hear it, you will understand why the flame never died, and why it should never have been lit. The house had been undergoing renovation when Richard and Elaine Moore discovered a sealed wooden box under the floorboards. Inside lay a black beeswax candle, perfectly preserved, with strange markings carved along its base. Thinking it was a relic of Salem's witch trial era, they placed it on their mantle. But when they lit it, the flame flared bright blue and filled the room with the scent of roses and smoke. At first it seemed harmless, a curiosity from the past, but soon they noticed the candle did not melt. Each morning it appeared taller, smoother, as though new wax had formed overnight. Elaine began waking to the sound of faint footsteps pacing beside her bed. Richard's reflection would linger in the mirror, even after he turned away. The air turned cold despite the steady burn of the candle's glow. When they tried to extinguish it, the flame refused to die. They covered it with glass, then water, then sand. But each time the wick reignited on its own. By the third week, the candle had grown nearly half a foot taller than before, its flame cold to the touch yet bright enough to cast moving shadows on the wall. One night, the neighbors heard screams echoing from the house. When police entered, the rooms were empty. Only the candle remained, towering, flawless, still burning blue. It was taken to a historical curator who traced the wax to an old 17th century apothecary, once operated by a woman named Mercy Hale. Records showed she had been accused of witchcraft in 1692 and executed for creating wax that binds the living to the dead. Her last words were written by a witness: "Light will remember me." The candle was one of hers, a vessel meant not to give light, but to summon memory. Each time it burned, it drew from the energy of those who watched it, rebuilding itself from their warmth, their fear, their breath. The Moors had fed it without knowing. Today, the candle sits locked in the Salem Historical Vault. Curators refuse to place it on display, though every few years someone reports seeing a faint blue glow, seeping through the cracks of the old building's window. If you ever visit Salem and smell roses where no flowers grow, walk faster. The candle is said to choose its next flamebearer by sight. Comment what haunted story you want me to uncover next, if you are brave enough to keep watching the light.